And these are my quarterbacks, my all-time favorites. I put them underneath glass. I got the Brett Favre, the Troy Aikman, Dan Marino, John Elway, one of my all-time faves, and Joe Montana.
Football is just one part of Al Jasper's decked-out den, where space on the walls is limited. It's a spot where him and his son spend many nights watching sports.
And it's always been my passion and love to just get items, display them, and really make it personalized for me on the things that were significant in my lifetime and the games that I loved and the players that I loved. So I actually put the two teams that played against each other, and I put the date that it happened, but they're all just great nights in the NFL. So the stuff has been a collection through places like eBay, Etsy, I would say auctions, from friends. I've had people give me stuff that people would think, wow, that's worth significant value, but actually they come and see the basement and they just go, you know what I got sitting at my house? And I've had that happen about 3 times where someone just shows up and actually gives me an item. The Canucks are always my favorite team, and basically I've created a shrine of the Vancouver Canucks. Whole bunch of signed jerseys, just celebrating the Vancouver Canucks. When people do come down here, they're actually blown away. And I really love it when it's something that means something to them too, that it meant to me. Like it might be a player, it might be a sport, it might be a certain game or a certain night. And you'll see as I show off the basement, you know, why some of the things are like they are. And I love when people go, I remember that night. And I just think that's cool, and it's just great conversation. So to convince my wife to do this, it was actually not that hard. But the biggest problem was I was always on the one side of my the basement, and it was hard to convince her to let me come into the other side of the basement. But I told her what I was going to do. I broke her down, and she absolutely loves it. I always talk about adding to it for the main reason of I've actually put all this stuff up and probably taken it down about 5 or 6 times because I think of new ways of displaying it, or if I get a new piece on how to accentuate the area that I want to do, I've actually taken it all down, patched up all the holes, repainted the whole wall, and then started from scratch. I've always watched sports. I want my kids to watch sports. I want my kids to play sports. And I just absolutely love it, and I just love displaying it. And I think it's kind of cool when people come over and go, awesome basement. And it just drives me to do even more.